Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? Let me see if I can get in just a little bit better lighting. It's interesting to me that I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and the biggest thing people are concerned about is the lighting. And when you're making videos like I'm making right now, unedited videos, it's very hard to get good lighting. So that's always my biggest struggle in the evening, is to get good lighting. But let me introduce myself. My name is Kent. This is EOS San Diego. I make nightly videos about the EOS blockchain. I want to tell you a little bit about a site that actually a subscriber told me about today, which is All Things EOS. All Things EOS. It's a very comprehensive site and has a lot of links on that site that provide a lot of valuable information about EOS. So I'll put the link below. It's All Things EOS, I believe. I'll have to make sure, but it'll be linked below. I also want to say hi to my friend Mike in Missouri. Had a really nice conversation with him last night. We talked about a lot of things. He gave me a lot of interesting points and gave me information that I wasn't aware of. And this is one of the nice things about doing this YouTube channel, is a lot of people contact me, as the site I just mentioned and with Micah last night, and they fill me on a lot of information. It's hard for one person to know everything, but when you have a lot of minds out there that are all interested in EOS and they, get in touch with you, it's a vast source of information for me. So I really appreciate that. And I love it when people call me, because I get an opportunity to find out a little bit more about EOS, because if you're calling me, you're usually pretty well studied on EOS and you know a lot about EOS, which helps me out too. So I really appreciate that. What I want to talk about tonight is I want to talk about what makes this blockchain, this EOS blockchain, what it is. And I think this is something that people kind of miss sometimes, so I want to talk a little bit about it. And it's really literally the infrastructure behind the hosting of content. There's no place else on the internet where you're going to be able to host anything for free. This is like the first place on the internet that you can host things without any cost. So you're not paying for hosting. You're literally not paying to host your content. I mean, I understand having a Gmail, having a YouTube account, and you don't pay Gmail or YouTube for that, but you're not putting out your original content or creating your DApp on those platforms. They're hosting content that they have that you're using. But I'm talking about creating something and having it on a distributed database, a blockchain, and not having any cost for that. That's why I think literally all development taking place right now on centralized systems is kind of dated. It's no longer up to date. Up to date information will be information that's on the blockchain, hosted on the blockchain, and the only place to do that for free is EOS. There's no place else you're going to be able to do it. Everybody else is going to charge you a fee for that hosting. With EOS, it's literally free. It's free because of the staking of the token. So when you want to take your files down, you just unstake the token. But as long as you have the token staked, your files are on distributed database for absolutely no cost. And not only a distributed database for no cost, a database that anybody else can find your smart contract or files through the hashing, through the hashtag that's associated with that smart contract. This is a unique infrastructure like none other that's ever existed. And this is a way to organize content and be able to host content on something that nobody else is doing, which is a decentralized database. I don't like to get real technical about this because I don't want people to get confused, but this is the hosting of content that's recoverable by anybody through the hashing for free if you own the EOS token. And that's a infrastructure that a lot of people don't really understand well enough or really give it the credibility that it deserves, because no place else you're going to be able to host anything on the internet for free. I know, because I'm a web content creator, and if you go out and you create content, unique content, or create an application or something like that, you're going to have to pay somebody to host that. And obviously, stuff like that does have value. I mean, if you have something hosted on the internet, you likely will have to pay for it because it has value. This is a way to put it on the internet, the way to have content on the internet without paying for any hosting. So this is really a unique concept, a unique idea, and this is the infrastructure behind EOS, and this is why EOS is such a valuable project. Why it's so valuable to own this token, because of the ability to host content. So I think that's a lot of things people miss about this, and a lot of things people need to really understand. It's not just a blockchain. It's not just not putting information out on the blockchain. It's not just putting information on a distributed database. It's actually to be able to recover, and the infrastructure that's associated with that. That's the value here. So anyway, I'm going to sign off tonight. It's Sunday night. I got a lot of things to do tomorrow morning. So anyway, I make a video every night. I always try to provide you with some new information about EOS. I think the price was up a little bit today. I saw the RAM trading was up a little bit. RAM trading has been very, very, very inexpensive. I think it's been all the way down to 13 or 130 EOS per megabyte is the way I look at it. I know other people value it in other ways. I always look at it per megabyte, because doing the airdrop, I know exactly how many megabytes it does to do an airdrop, so that's why I always think about it. So anyway, check the site out below. It's a really cool site, has a lot of great information. I was able to telegram them. They got right back to me. And if you have another place, something else that you want to link to that site, just let them know, because they're really good about contacting and being in touch with people. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.